Hi there, it's the end of our course, and I want to take some time to summarize the steps we took to create our artwork. So first, and before even working, I told you a little bit about myself and my background. And I told you how I became a 3D designer and shared my inspiration with you in hopes that it will inspire you as well. Then we went online together and collected reference images in order to create the character and the world that it operates in. We found our main elements and the secondary elements that could be placed around the character. After collecting references, we created the thumbnail of what we later want to draw on a larger scale. The thumbnail helped us get a rough idea on our composition and how we want to place the character in the scene. Once we were happy with the thumbnail, we moved on to create the detailed sketch on a larger format. We drew with pencil and paper to enhance our creativity, and then we imported the sketch to Photoshop to increase the contrast before importing it again to Blender. We started out in Blender with learning the basics and getting familiar with the useful shortcuts. And then we learned how to create objects and edit their geometry. And then we learned about lighting and how to tweak it, because lighting is really important when it comes to 3D. It can alter the mood of the scene, and it can help improve the storytelling elements in it. After figuring out the lighting, we started focusing on our character and blocking out the main objects in our scene. Firstly, we blocked out our main character based on the sketch that we did before. After blocking out our main character, we moved on to blocking out the secondary elements and adding details to them and the character as well, then adding modifiers. Once we finished working on our main objects in the scene, we continued working on small details and other elements and making them a little bit more stylized and chunky. With everything done and polished, we continued by moving stuff around, duplicating elements, and populating the scene more and more. We worked further on the composition till we were completely content with the results. And then we continued learning about materials, adding them to our scene, and then creating a unique color palette for it. In accordance with our colors, we created the perfect light setup for our scene. At this point, we were finished with our scene and ready to create the final render. And then we moved to Photoshop, tweaked the RGB curves, saturation, and contrast, et voila, our illustration is done and ready to share on social media. So that's it. Now you created your own unique 3D character. I do hope you enjoyed following these steps. So remember, the 3D work and world is all about the online community, sharing ideas and inspirations. So please upload your art, share it, and I can't wait to see it in the forum. Bye.